What's going on, everyone? So I just wanted to show a play that when I was rewatching the Bears and Cardinals all 22s, play that really stood out to me that I think encapsulates a lot of the Bears' problems on offense and just under the lack of attention to detail on who's running which route and which routes to call when. So this was the second third down, I believe, of the first drive where Caleb Williams was sacked. And obviously, third and 13 is never an ideal situation. There's not a whole lot of great play calls for that situation. You just kind of want to avoid this situation because the defense kind of has you at the palm of their hands. But I still think there are plays you can call to give yourself a chance. And this play call, in theory, does, but not the variation of it, I think. And I thought that also who's running which routes is where my issues lie. So again, this is third down. The Cardinals have a lot of people at the line of scrimmage. Again, they like to do exotic stuff, as we saw last Sunday, and how much problems that gave the Bears. So I would expect some type of man, some type of pressure look. They do have two safeties back there, but that could always change post snap. And what the Bears are actually going to be running is a good play against zone and man. I guess it's dagger, right? So this is some variation of a clear out. It's in this case, it's a clear out go. Keenan Allen will be running a clear out go from the slot. I'll go full screen. Keenan Allen will be running a go from the slot. Rome will be running an in behind it. And then DJ Moore will be running a 7-stop as kind of the alert one-on-one, take your matchup. And the Cardinals are in man coverage. They do send 5. The linebackers mainly to occupy the center to throw off the rest of the protection. He doesn't rush recklessly. But if you watch here, how long these routes take to develop and get open, that's mainly the problem, right? And the Bears' offensive line has struggled all year. If you think they're holding up this well in protection for that long, I think that's just a bad bet. Again, you're in a bad situation. Totally understand a play call not working here because of how bad of a situation is. But the Bears kept the running back in to protect. They kept Cole Kmet in to protect. This is the 3 routes that are called are the only ones available to Caleb Williams. So he's got no outlet. He has to wait for this to come open. And look, he's waiting for Rome on the inbreaker. My problems, right? So this variation of dagger when the slot player is just running a true go, I think stinks against man coverage, right? Because you are running right into the post safety. The post safety honestly shows respect to DJ Moore, but in most cases when he's staying true to the middle of the field, this is a non-option. Even if he's not, Keenan Allen on a go route is a non-option, right? Against man coverage, he is not winning down the field. He's not separating to where you feel like you have a good chance to convert here. So why is he running the go route? Why is he running your most vertical route? Secondly, this could be holding, honestly, with Rome Odunze. I don't know why they didn't call it. But if you're supposed to be clearing this guy out, Rome's about to break his route here, right? Keenan Allen is still way behind that route. He's still way behind Rome's route because he's not the fastest guy in the world, right? He's 32 years old, never been the fastest guy in the world. Again, the choices on who you're having running which routes are coming back to haunt you, coming back to bite this play in the ass. And I just hate against man coverage. I just don't like this call in general. I don't like having him running a vertical route in most cases because of that post safety. If it is true cover 1, which this is some variation, I think they blitz 5. What I would like to see is instead of DJ Moore running the 7-stop route, which we see here at the bottom of the screen, which is, again, a longer developing route. By the time he's out of his break, Caleb's already sacked. What I would love to see is Keenan Allen run that route, maybe a little bit shorter of the sticks if you really need to get the ball out of your hands. I know that's not ideal in a 3rd and 13 situation, but these 2 switch spots, DJ Moore line up off the ball, so he's not against press coverage like he does have trouble getting off of right here, right, into the route. He doesn't have trouble getting off of, but you know what I mean. He's not in close quarters. I would love to have DJ Moore here and they run a crosser, especially if you're expecting man coverage or some type of blitz where they're going to leave your guys one-on-one and DJ Moore across the field, because look at how much the safety buzzes down. I mean, you have all of this to throw it right behind him. If he runs a cross, dagger with a crosser, I think it's a way better route to run in this situation. But again, I don't love this play call. If this was zone, then a vertical route would make more sense. But a vertical route never makes sense with Keenan Allen. I don't know why you have him run that here, because you're basically just subtracting a progression. That's never going to be there. Never going to be there. And look, by the time Rome is trying to break the out route, again, you could call that holding. This is probably a missed call. But while he's breaking that out route, the defender is right there at the dig. So if Caleb wanted to anticipate this, look at how small of a window that is. This is bad offense. This is bad personnel usage. This is, again, a play that speaks larger than just this play itself. There's a lot of plays like this. And I love Dagger on 3rd and long. I think it's a great play call. But there are better variations. There are better routes you can have each player running, I think, that free you up and give you a realistic chance to complete this, especially when you have no check down outlet, right? This is kind of just setting your quarterback up to fail. So again, we can watch it real time. Yeah, I think this is a very good example. When I was like, oh my God, this is just bad. But yeah, it needs to be better. So I just showed you a variation of dagger that the Bears ran that did not work last Sunday that resulted in Caleb Williams getting sacked. Here's the variation I would like to see them run in that situation that I thought the Bills designed really well. It was a great play call against the same exact coverage look that the Bears saw on Sunday. It's not as great of a translation in terms of down and distance. The Bills here are in 3rd and 6. They're not facing a 3rd and long. It's probably 3rd and manageable. However, I still like their answers a lot more. And the first I want to start off with here is implementing this dummy motion at the snap to indicate what the coverage is, because they are literally in the same exact disguise as the Cardinals were in, right? They have everyone at the line of scrimmage for the most part. They have 2 safeties back. What are they going to do? They're going to drop back in cover 2 and play zone, or is this safety going to drop and play man? Or they'll play cover 1. This is going to be the whole player. This is the post safety. And the Bills are running dagger on the other side, right? So they're going to send Stephon Diggs in motion. And it is just going to be this. Dawson Knox is their check down. He's running the same thing that DJ Moore did as a stop route. They're going to double team Stephon Diggs, which is cool. Maybe that was the idea of what the Bears were trying to do, having DJ Moore be the isolated receiver. Regardless, that safety is going to buzz down just like he did against the Cardinals. And look at this now. Instead of having that go route, that Isaiah McKenzie is going to be running a go route into this post safety, basically subtracting that progression and relying on this dig to win. He's going to have all that open space, right? Against cover 1, across the field. You're basically just running away from that defender. So again, this is dagger over in. I wish I had a pen tool to draw it out. And what they're going to do here is get all of these defenders to either stay with this crosser at the line of scrimmage, Alex Anzalone, and then the whole player is going to double team Stephon Diggs, and it leaves all this open space. So yeah, did the whole player double team anybody on that play? No, I think the whole player had eyes on Caleb. Maybe they were spying. That's kind of what it looked like on the other play. But look how much better of an answer this is. The pocket is crumbling just as bad as it did for Caleb Williams here. And yeah, Josh Allen's able to step up and make this throw a lot sooner because probably the down and distance isn't as bad. However, he's still making a throw down the field. I mean, that's into the end zone, right? And I just think that's so much more of a better answer, especially against a tendency-driven defense like the Lions, who do play a lot of man coverage on 3rd down. That's a great, great answer. And why I think there are levels to play calling. This is an example, right? So yeah, I just wanted to show you both sides, kind of what I was referring to on the variation of dagger. I hope this was helpful.